Hello, my name is Jonah Kirabo, and I'm the founder of Green Futures Initiative, a youth-led environmental group that is working to reconnect young people with nature through climate education, tree planting, and waste management campaigns. Today, the 31st of August 2022, we've just completed a session at the Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, WEC, in Entebbe Zoo, where we've planted over 300 trees with the community here in their 13-acre forest. The Entebbe Zoo is a special place. It was started in the 1950s, mainly to help protect orphan animals and those that were confiscated from poachers. It has since grown, and it's estimated to become Africa's biggest conservation center on this continent. But it faces one challenge. Their forest is heavily degraded due to human activity. People encroach on the forest to get firewood. There are some settlements just above me. So activities like this, campaigns like this, encourage the community to conserve nature and to protect the environment. We've planted 300 trees, and a part of these are going to be given out to the community, who will also be trained and facilitated on how to plant and grow a tree, because at the end of the day, it's not about planting but also growing and taking care of the tree to see that it grows to its maximum capacity. We've worked on this project together with Leap Africa's Youth Day of Service that started on the August 12, 2022, and this is our second campaign so far. Over the weekend, we are going to Kasangati High School, where we hope to carry out another session of the tree planting campaigns. Tree growing is very essential to the future of Uganda, because without trees, a lot of things will not be like they are right now. Trees help to give, one tree gives 4 people oxygen daily. One tree can bear fruit that can be sold and be of economic benefit to the community. One tree can act as a habitat, for example, here at WEC, where they have a lot of biodiversity. So I would encourage everyone to preserve and conserve trees.
My name is Atkwase Richa. I work at Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center as a horticulturalist. Today we've had a session with the Green Futures Initiative, who reached out to us and provided over 300 seedlings of indigenous trees that we have planted in our forest. And some will be planted in the communities and schools around us. As UWEC, we work with communities and schools on a daily basis because we are mandated to conduct conservation education in Uganda. So in so doing, our wildlife conservation involves plants and animals. And as part of encouraging or teaching people about plants, one of the activities that we encourage strongly, or that we do strongly, is reforestating forested areas or areas that are degraded, and even further, afforestating or growing from scratch areas that had no forests ever. So in so doing, we make sure that we green landscapes, because it is important, as you know well, trees tend to draw in carbon. They tend to provide people with resources such as food, medicine, and they're also good at reducing adverse climate changes. So today, with the Green Futures Initiative, a youth-based group, they've spent quite a number of hours here at UWEC, and we've planted a number of trees in the degraded parts. We have the forest here, which is about 13 acres, and our forest has faced some major challenges, especially tree falls as it ages. So we've had some open spaces which needed recovering, and we've planted a number of species, over 6-7 species of indigenous trees, including Mesopsis, including Macamia lutea, including species of Albizia, species of Terminalia, and so on and so forth. So it is good that we have such youth-based initiatives or youth groups, because when the young people see such people committed to, for example, these guys have an initiative that is about planting 5 million trees. So when they see things like that, I believe even the younger generation, the children who are still in primary schools, will also get encouraged to be a part of this. So together with this group, we'll continue moving into different schools and communities, planting these trees, and further making sure that we go down and account for these trees and make sure that they've grown well and that they've stayed in the areas where we've planted them. So I believe this is where the future is going, and with such groups, we can accomplish much.